How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode for our progression series. So as you guys can see, we are currently fishing. We're trying to get it to level 70 like we did talk about in the previous video. We're trying to get to base 70s just for now, just to have kind of like a nice high level for the skills, you know, just to go from there. So yeah, we are going to get to 70 probably later tonight. I'm not sure if it'll be included in the video or not, but we should be getting that pretty soon. We also did just hit 70 woodcutting. We did level up farming twice as well, along with agility is almost 70 as well. We've been working on that. So yeah, you guys can see we have done some bit of progress, which is pretty good. That's why I haven't uploaded in a bit. It's the only thing that kind of sucks about RuneScape videos is that, like, if you're doing progression videos, they're not going to be super fast to like record. Sometimes they are if you are barely starting a new account, but since this one was kind of like halfway, I mean, it is going to be a little bit further spread apart than a regular one. However, I am going to be trying to do other videos like quests and things like that in between, so that way it's not just like a video once a week, because I actually do want to upload it kind of consistently. But yeah, here are the current stats. We did get 75 range as well, meaning that we can now access the toxic blowpipe, and that thing's been sitting in my bank for probably 2 years now, so I'm pretty excited about actually being able to use it. So that should be pretty good. I'm not sure what I can use it on. I guess, like, I know I can kill anything with it, but like, I wonder if there's any specific things that it helps the most, or like, I don't know, bosses, things like that. Since, like I did say in the first video, I've never done bossing. I've never done anything really like that. So when it comes to how these videos are going to be, there's going to be a lot of my first time killing this, that, and the other, because unless it's in a part of a quest that I've done already, I don't really boss at all. So it's definitely going to be a cool first time for everything type of series once that comes out as well. But yeah, I mean, here you guys can see some of the quests that I do have available. I think I'm going to be doing this one probably on my own time, but just include maybe a clip or two about it. But these four, I believe, are going to be some of the harder ones. So I think I'm going to be trying to do Sins of the Father here pretty soon when I actually do have time to do it. And maybe that'll be a video in its own. Maybe I'll do 2 of the quests. I know A Night at the Theater is another hard one. So maybe we do 2 quests and throw it into one video, something like that. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments. We've been doing some wilderness agility. It's actually been going very well. So we actually did make around maybe 3 or 4 million so far just from doing agility, which is pretty nice because you're actually getting rewarded for it. Now obviously the wilderness agility course is a lot more dangerous than any other course in the game. However, if you do join the Agility FC friends chat, they actually do kind of help you. They do have some rules on their Discord, kind of like on what you have to wear and things like that, in order so for them to like know which person you are, or to make sure that you're friendly. However, once you do all that, I mean, it pretty much just costs 150k to go into the agility course, and as long as you don't really leave and you keep going, I mean, you're gonna double, triple your money. So it is pretty good. I've been getting a lot of XP there. I believe my last video I was maybe at around 50 some. So yeah, we did do pretty good there. We should be hitting 70 probably by next weekend, depending on how much I play throughout the week, because I do have work and stuff, so I don't play 24/7 unfortunately. But yeah guys, the progression's been going very well so far. I think I'd say I know somebody in the last video did comment saying that I should talk about my goals in terms of like 99s and things like that. So in terms of 99s, I'm not really going for anything specific just yet, mostly because like I don't need a 99 just yet. However, I do think, since I do sometimes go to like Gem Crab and just AFK, it's more than likely going to be one of the combat skills. Strength is probably one of the more likely ones, just because I do want to be able to hit higher and things like that. However, these three right here, I mean, they're going to be the ones that are probably the highest of all. Now, in terms of what's going to be first, I'm not too sure. I'm not necessarily going for anything specific just yet. So like, it's pretty much just whatever happens right now. However, we are trying to do a bunch of the quests because we don't have a whole lot of quests left. However, we do need a lot of higher skills in order to unlock the rest of the quests. Hence why we're also trying to go for base 70s, because once you get to about that level for everything, you kind of have a good amount of quests unlocked and things like that, and then we can just go from there. But yeah, I mean, hopefully you guys are enjoying the videos. I know so far it's nothing too crazy, it's just literal progression. Maybe if you guys have some easy bosses, or not, maybe not even easy, but just like some bosses, some entertaining things that I could potentially try to face and things like that. I know I have a Slayer task of Hellhounds. If you guys have any tips for that, let me know in the comments as well, since we had gone and they were kind of destroying me, so that's why I kind of just stopped doing it. But yeah, I mean, if you guys have recommendations for bosses that my current stats can actually take on, I mean, I'd love to hear it. Maybe we'll get a future video with that. Now, I am also a little bit curious. I mean, what do you guys recommend in terms of gear? Is there any specific things that I should be going for right now? Since, like, obviously, this is, I guess, the beginning stages of me trying to become a main account with this account. So, like, I don't necessarily have all the money in the world. I currently have maybe 3 mil tops. I could always get a little bit more money from my other account. However, I'm trying to make my own money for this account in order for the money I have on my other account to just stay on that account. Since it's a level 3, I don't have as many methods to make money on that account compared to this one. But yeah, let me know what you guys would recommend in order for just, whether it's money making, leveling up skills, literally just any tips that you guys have for me on learning how to, like, just make money through combat, or really anything, I guess, since this account doesn't have any restrictions like my other one. And yeah, because I mean, I obviously have to prepare, especially for getting my first ever fire cape. I think that's one of the videos that's going to be a lot of fun to make, edit, things like that, just because I've never done defied caves. So like, it's going to be a new experience. It's going to be something where obviously I think I have the current stats in order to beat it. However, it's just the fact that, like, since I've never done it, I'm gonna get destroyed, you know? So I don't know if I'll do that on stream or if I'll do just like a specific video for it, because I mean, that's obviously a pretty big accomplishment. But I'm definitely gonna have to watch a lot of videos, things like that, and then just kind of gear up the same way they do, assuming I can afford it, and just go from there. But yeah, I mean, if you have fire cape tips as well, let me know in the comments. But I think that's going to be pretty much it for today's progression video. I am going to be trying to upload a little bit more often on this account, just because I do want to build this channel up. But yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video. If you did, make sure you guys leave a like, make sure you guys subscribe, leave a comment, telling me literally anything you want to tell me that would help with these videos, or just with my account in general. But yeah, aside from that, hopefully you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.